Imagine your whole financial life. All your money, all your sensitive data is locked inside a digital fortress. Now, that fortress is under threat like every single day. So the big question is, who are you trusting to guard the main gate? For years, we really only had one type of guardian. But now, well, the entire security landscape is changing.
Okay, so let's really dive into this, because this isn't just some techie question, right? The choice of guardian for your most sensitive apps, we're talking your bank, your investments, everything, has never been more critical. We're going to break down the main contenders, the old guard, the modern protector, and what looks to be the future champion.
So first up is the one we all know and, let's be honest, probably have a love-hate relationship with. The original guardian that's been on the job for decades, the password. It's the foundation of digital security as we've always known it. The whole concept is incredibly simple. It's what's called a shared secret. You tell a website a secret word, it remembers it. And to get back in, you just have to prove you still know that secret. Simple, right? Well, that simplicity is also its greatest weakness.
And this quote, this just hits the nail on the head. A password is only as strong as the human being who creates it and protects it. And let's be real, when it comes to security, we humans, we're not always perfect, are we? We're the weak link in the chain.
I mean, think about it. We've all seen passwords like password 123. We use the same password for our bank that we use for some random pizza delivery app. And because they're just bits of information, they can be stolen in massive data breaches, or, even more commonly, they can be tricked out of us through those really convincing fake login pages, phishing. The bottom line is, a password by itself is a pretty flimsy defense these days.
Now this slide right here is really the whole story in a nutshell. It maps out the entire evolution of how we protect ourselves online. We've moved from relying on something you know, like a password, to something you are. And now we're moving to something you have. Let's dig into that next step. So this brings us to the modern protector, biometrics. This is the technology that literally turned your own body into the key. We're talking about fingerprint scanners, Face ID, all that cool stuff. The idea here is just brilliant. Instead of a secret you have to remember, your device just scans a unique part of you. It compares that scan to a template that's stored securely right there on your phone or laptop. If it's a match, boom, you're in. It kind of feels like magic. And look, biometrics are fantastic for convenience. So much faster than typing some long, complicated password. But they do have weaknesses. For one, they're tied to a single device. And there are some legal gray areas too. You can be legally forced to unlock a phone with your face, but you can't be forced to reveal a password that's only in your head. So they're a massive upgrade for locking your device, but they're not the ultimate fix for securing the account itself. But what if you could have the convenience of biometrics with a security model that's even stronger and isn't tied to a single device? Well, that brings us to our future champion, the Passkey. And this isn't just an improvement, it's a total replacement for the password, built from the ground up to fix all its biggest flaws. This is probably the best way to wrap your head around how a passkey works. It's not one secret that you share back and forth. It's more like a magical key that's been split in two. One piece, the private key, lives securely on your device, and it never, ever leaves. The other piece, the public key, lives on the website server. So when you go to log in, something incredible happens. Your phone uses its private key to basically sign a little challenge from the website. It proves it has the secret key without ever actually sending the secret over the internet. The website sees that proof, checks it with its public key, and lets you in. The secret itself never travels. It's genius. And this, right here, this is the absolute killer feature of passkeys. Phishing attacks only work because they trick you into typing your password on a fake website. But with a passkey, well, what is there to type? There is no secret for a scammer to steal. The login is tied to the real website, making it pretty much immune to that kind of phishing. It's a total game changer.
So when you line them all up, the hierarchy becomes crystal clear, doesn't it? Passwords, yeah, they offer pretty low security. Biometrics are a solid medium. They're great for device access. But for actually protecting your online accounts from hackers anywhere in the world, passkeys are just on another level. Very, very high security. Okay, so what's the big takeaway here? It's not about just picking one of these guardians and calling it a day. The best security, your ultimate defense strategy, is about making them all work together like a coordinated team protecting your digital fortress. Think of it like this. Passkeys are the high, impenetrable outer walls of your fortress. Biometrics are the strong, super convenient gate that only you can open to get to your devices where those passkeys are stored. And for all those older services that haven't upgraded yet, a good password manager is like your trusted guard, keeping all those old-fashioned keys safe and unique.
So here it is, your action plan, the blueprint for building that fortress. Step 1, and this is non-negotiable. Lock down your device with Face ID or a fingerprint. Step 2, go into the settings of your important apps and switch to passkeys wherever you can. And step 3, for everything else, use a password manager to generate those long, unique, impossible-to-remember passwords.
And that's really the journey we've just walked through, from a secret you had to know in your head, to a biological trait that you are, to a secure digital key that you have on your device. This evolution is honestly the single biggest leap forward in our personal digital security that we have ever seen.
So, the final question is really for you. The tools to build an incredibly secure digital life aren't science fiction anymore. They are here, right now, on the devices you probably already own. The evolution has arrived. The only real question left is, are you ready to evolve with it?